Welcome to Gainesville, Florida for NCAA softball regional coverage presented by Capital One. It's elimination game number 2, and the winner between Florida Atlantic and Mercer moves on to the regional final tomorrow to take on Florida. As we take a look at our Gainesville bracket, this is how we got here. Florida Atlantic, the loss earlier today to Florida, to make their way here and hoping they can go even a little bit further. First pitch, catches, Hammonds. 8 hit by a pitch situations just today. Trying to turn it, and they do. Big defense by Mercer. Stopping the hopes of Hammonds and opposite field. Got a bit on it, but not quite enough. So 3 up, 3 down. And goes the opposite direction, finds an opening. A great start for Mercer and Hallie Langford, the red shirts. The last game had a double and a run, jammed a little bit. Down to Mora. Mora trying to make the force at second, but not able to handle it. Is Jones, and not used to seeing a play like that. So did give an error on the throw though by Mora at third as Hedgecock gets underneath this one completely, and it's Baran, and the tag by the runners. Aggressive base running. Langford into third and Wiggs to second. Jones, opposite direction, and drops it in. First run of this game gonna go to the Mercer Bears. Give the RBI to Grace Jones.
I will tell you, Grace Jones is hot right now. 2 for 4 her last game. Climbs the ladder on this one and drives it over the head of Kylie Chanel. Last game.
Yep. So we need to add something in the circle. Daniels. Wow. Chanel at short. Lays it all out, gets the force to second, but another run coming in. That's Paris.
You play, knowing there's runners on the corners. Chanel might have had a shot at home plate, but sees the runner going to second base in her peripheral and decides that that's
such a plus. It was out of softball, and then it just kept drawing her back to be a coach. And the strikeout. First of the game for Autumn Courtney. 3 up, 3 down, their last at bat. Chloe Yates trying to change that. Sends it out to center. Langford making her way back. And right at the edge of the warning track for out number 1. She will take the walk. Good eye for Semino. Slaps that one and off the glove of Hedgecock. And it threw Dorval off earlier game.
I think she was in the DJ booth with
Yeah,
that,
I think
the way
so.
she celebrated it.
Taking the pitch, finding the gap. Gibson. And they're gonna try to hold the runner, and now trying to wave everybody around in this rundown. And finally the tag. Semino got caught. Tough to take, doing everything they could to help her out though.
Just drives this ball to the 3-4 hole. Vigna, really good throw to home, but cut off by Jones. And the runner takes too far a lead, doesn't make a decision. A pickle and a tag out. FAU exit velo on that last one, almost beating somebody.
Tasting Gabby Ellis, and gets that one to go. The strikeout for Gabby Ellis.
She was on time for that changeup, but she just told herself no.
And Courtney gets her swinging. Couldn't help herself there. Second strikeout of the. Yeah, she's got a few of those in her bag of tricks. Val pops it up, and it's Chanel calling for it for out number 2. So Mercer.
They've given up 14.
Some changes there as Vigna goes opposite direction. Nice job by Ferran to call off.
Hitters. You don't see it too often.
Choppy shot to Rivers, trying to make the play and not able to make the throw. So there's that speed you talked about. You get enough of that infield.
Center field here. Shifting to the left side to defend.
Big opening out there. And there's Hammonds, top of the lineup, finding the gap. So she's able to move Ferran to second. Back-to-back singles for.
A lot of the time, they'll get gifted little trinkets and little things here and there, and Alzie was a gift from one of the players' parents.
Yeah, it was. Emma Grace Williams, the freshman, and the play at first. Getting it done. Hard shot down to Jones. Gets the tag and the force and holds the runners. So a nice heady play by. Left a couple last inning. Got jammed a little bit. Heads it up to Dorval, and some emotion from Grace Jones at first. The defense getting them out. Takes the first one right back to Courtney. Autumn Courtney gets out.
A family came in to watch them compete in a regional. Got to watch their first win of their first regional.
That's right. They were asking for a lot of tickets, that's for sure.
They had close to 130.
And she'll take the walk with 2 outs. Do the Bears have a rally in them here?
Pitch through the zone in that first pitch, and if not the first, then probably the second.
Gave her an outside pitch again. This one out to Hammonds, and it's out number 3. So the Bears leaving one on. We'll catch up within hoops, yeah. Yep. It's postseason tournament right here.
It is.
And that's a good start for Bella Semino. And Florida Atlantic, they left some on, and they got to try to make it up. The slap from Johns, and the force made at first by Rivers. The way the regular season went, I thought we might even see a few more upsets early on. We've had a couple in these regional rounds. Gibson gets the walk. Signing shows. She's an HDTV nut, I think. Right back to Ellis, and the force at first for out number 2. But the runners moving around group. Ooh. Oh, and that hurt. Ferran caught on the hand. Is that 9 now? 9.
Are going on the base pass to try to secure the next base.
It's under this one, out to left field, and a play made by Harris. Gabby Ellis. Takes the first pitch, gets underneath it, and it's Jones at second calling for it. Twelfth pitch for Courtney, and that one just missing. So the walk and the patience by Harris paying off, and wait, Courtney not in agreement.
Pitcher to be able to throw to what the umpire likes and what's considered the strike zone.
Oh.
That is not in the strike zone.
No, that is not. Oh, Hannah Rivers hit in the helmet. Coach Vico having a conversation with her runners. They want to get something out of this. And a hard slap down to third base, and the tag made by Mora to get the force. She was a tough out. And solid swing across. One will be waved in, and another run for the Bears. Hannah Rivers across the plate.
And Vina coming back from a 3-0 count. Courtney, but then Vina sends this ball through the middle of the field. Her first hit of the weekend, and RBI Fast scored 2 out of that inning, and now the 6th batter of this inning for Courtney, whereas she had 3 and then 4 in the second and the third, just allowing the Bears to extend each inning by giving, but not a happy Courtney after that one.
Gets a hold of this one, and multiple runs are going to come across. Stand up double. RBIs coming across. Big time rally on 2 for the Bears.
She hit really well in the tournament, but I already said it this at bat. She hits the high pitch so well because she's able to just turn her barrel and keep her barrel level. Sends this one to right center field.
12th pitch to Harris. Hitchcock, excuse me. And she flies it out for out number 3 of them.
Yeah, Paris Wiggs cleared the bases on that one, and 2 outs. They got 4 RBIs.
Hard shot by Chanel, and a play made by Dorval for out 1. Whose mindset for her. Hard shot down the line. Wow. Jones with the snag and the out. That's a tough play. She's been so good down there.
She's been a brick wall.
Takes that one. She finally finds the gap. Whoa. What an attempt by Vigna from right field. Trying to throw Yates out at first. Gabby Ellis from the circle with 66 pitches and gives the walk to Semino, and now runners.
Say it all the time, you can't hit a 6-run home run in 1 at bat. You gotta be able to pass the bat, be patient, swing at your pitch.
Johns gets under that one just a bit, and Vigna with the play out in right. Runners left on. Jones a single in her first at bat. Chopper shot up the middle, gets that to go through for another. Good start for her, and
to be able to extend through her hips to finish her pitch and place it where she wants.
And just missing there, so the walk for Kiki Daniels. And lays it down beautifully, and the throw off the mark. One will come across, and they'll hold up at third. Fernandez crossing the plate.
I tell you from experience, it's way more fun to win than anything else.
Good point. And forcing Rivers to pop that up. The play made by Chanel. 1 out, and that holds. Inside pitch. Sends it out to Shelton in right field. She'll make the throw, and the cutoff right there to Martinez. Perfectly played by the D.
Probably would score the runner on third base regardless.
It makes sense. Sends it out to center field, and Hammonds is there. And there's still some life in the Florida Atlantic Owls. They'll get a chance with their bats. At the little blooper, up and over Dorval, and that's a good start by Sierra Gibson. That's what it's going to take, 1 at a time.
I love Ellis giving up 7 hits today, but the Owls haven't been able to capitalize on runners on base.
Yep, you're right. The walk there, you can see Guzman gets underneath it. And it's Rivers calling for it.
But no other hits by Hammond, Chanel, or Mora throughout the course of this game.
Dribbler back to Ellis, makes the play at first as the runners advance. Chanel seems to be sent out to center field, and it's taken care of by Langford. So a couple left on by the Owls. Check swing. And the play made. There's Langford. Not quite enough. Team score. Last at bat. Oh, wow. Hit in the helmet, that one. That was the 11th hit by a pitch
The second
scenario.
Second one to the head
Today, yeah. Can do something here. Gets underneath it. That's Oda in right field. And she has much more confident play at second. Cheng makes it. And now the Owls have to get the bats going. Mercer just 3 outs away from the champ. Makes contact, sends it out, and Langford there to make the play for out number 1. First pitch, Yates takes it, popped up, and calling for it. There is Jones from first, getting it done with 2 down.
That they've leaned on throughout the course of this season and that they speak so highly about.
Jammed a bit, and the diving save behind the plate. It's Daniels getting the 3rd out and moving Mercer on to the championship game tomorrow to take on Florida. Check this out.
What a catch to end, to end this game.
Kiki Daniels, impressive. 8-0 in elimination games in the last 10 days for these Mercer Bears. What did Coach say about it? Might as well play another one.
Might as well. They've done phenomenal. Ellis in the circle, 7 hits, but not allowing any runs to score. The heart that they've displayed.